notification in my emails telling me that there is going to be money in my account on the 1st. I haven't gotten that notification yet, but also my phone is still not functioning properly. So we're going to set the landscape view down. Try to make enough money to put some gas in because that keeps my battery charged. Oh, that guy was going to go out this exit, but kind of amazing how people will go completely out of the way to make sure they don't have to go anywhere near a hobo. Y'all want to pretend that we're all crazy. You want to pretend that we're all Dean, and even Dean isn't that crazy. Even Dean is not a violent person. Now, when he's overwhelmed, it's probably not a good idea to back him into a corner. Even a rabbit will bite if you back it into a corner. I do kind of feel as if it's a waste of time to be out here this late, but you never know. It's worth a try. Now, it's a lot easier if you write a sign that says, "Why lie? I need to get high," or "I just need a drink, I just need a beer," things like that. But I don't drink. I'm not interested in getting high. Now, the reason that those make more money is because people expect that we're all alcoholics and all druggies, and they feel we're being more honest if we say we're alcoholics or druggies. That also gives us all a bad name by making it look like we're all a bunch of alcoholics and druggies. And of course, I'll try to only talk to the camera when there's no vehicles here. Because I don't want people to treat me like I'm a schizophrenic who's talking to himself. This time of the evening, people tend to be a little bit less friendly and a little more skeptical. And the darker it gets, that lady went out of her way to look the other way. The darker it gets, the more skeptical people are going to get. longer I wait out here, the less likely I am to get anything. But also, you never know when somebody's going to kick you down 50 bucks. That doesn't happen very often. Blonde-haired white lady. So them two darker-skinned individuals, well, they acknowledged my existence, and that white lady went out of her way to make sure that she did not look my direction. Now, then give it about 10 more minutes. Blonde-haired white girl. Holy Christ. Well, here comes a vehicle that's pretty tore up. The hood's probably the worst looking part of the vehicle. Alright. I know it said 10 more minutes, but I just ain't feeling it, you know? feel better about myself. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you. And again, Hispanic folk. 4 vehicles in a row with brown people in them. The first 3 acknowledged my existence. The last one, they stopped and gave me some money. So now I got $3 to put worth of gas in my vehicle. I'm pretty sure it's past 8 o'clock. But like I said, I don't want to push my luck. We were able to get a little bit tonight. We got enough to put some gas in. We got enough to, well, not enough for food for in the morning, but $3 worth of gas is better than no gas at all. That's like almost half a gallon. Plus, I have a little bit of change. Not much, but that was from the young lady from earlier today. So I got a little over $3 for gas. Like $3 and looks to be about 50 cents. So well, we ought to be feeling pretty good about ourselves, right? Of course, here's my sign. Like I said, I'm after gas. That's what it's going to get spent on. When I said earlier I was going to spend that money on some smoked oysters, yep, spent it on smoked oysters. So, of course, panhandling down at the park and ride probably ain't a happening thing. And obviously I don't actually feel safe going to the park and ride now. Nowhere else to go though. $3 worth of gas in addition to what I already got. It's not enough to get me to the Dalles and back. And I don't know what's exactly in the Dalles. I know that I stayed at the rest area on both ends of the road, both eastbound and westbound. Wanted to check for human trafficking while I was there. Of course, no human trafficking, just exchanges of custody between parents. Well, nothing to write home about anyway. And the situation in the parking lot here, there was a young woman who was apparently a missing person for quite a while, and nobody even noticed. Nobody bothered to tell me. She'd been missing for a while. I got a notification saying that Emily Hahn was missing only like an hour after she was found. Why didn't they send those notifications out a month ago? So Emily Hahn, she ended up at a reservation up there in Washington State. And she is probably on suicide watch for fleeing abuse. That's just dumb. Sorry about that. I had connection issues again. I'm sorry if you got to stare at my ceiling for a few, but I got to make sure that all this stuff doesn't fall into the center console while I am shifting gears. So I'll explain what it is I'm doing as I do it. I think this is dumb that I have to do it this way, but I don't have a guardian present. I don't have anyone to actually protect my rights. And of course, you jackasses got any excuse that you can possibly make. Those of you who don't, I want to thank you for that. I again want to thank the community here in Hood River and non-Hispanic community. I want to thank all the brown people who have hooked me up and helped me out. I want to say to the rest of Oregon, I'm fucking ashamed of you people. When I say you people, I'm not directing it as a racial slur, but I am directing it specifically at those with lighter skin for a reason. Obviously, not everybody with lighter skin is an asshole. Obviously, there are people with lighter skin who have been raised not to be jackasses. But it seems to be, well, a pretty fucked up ratio. So again, thank goodness for brown people. Thank goodness they exist. Thank goodness for them folks from agri-labor. What do? They make sure you have food. Now, I'm not sure if you guys were able to see in them tinted windows, but I saw the gentleman who got into that vehicle. And I gotta tell you, yet again, don't thank Jesus for dinner, thank Jesus. Jesus ain't out there picking fruit for you. Jesus ain't out there picking tomatoes. Jesus. Well, I'm fine with you guys giving your thanks to Jesus. But that doesn't mean that Jesus did the work. You can give your glory to whoever you want to. You just can pretend whatever reason that they want to pretend why they join the military. Unfortunately, for most of those youngins who join the military, they're not going to realize what the hell they're not actually fighting for until they're out of the military. Alright, so we got everything we needed. Let's get the hell out of here. If I ever lose my mouth and all my teeth, north and south, is if I ever lose my mouth, I won't have to talk no more. Apparently that was not in gear. Second, like I said, having issues with first gear, so that's just the way life goes, right? At least it's still running. Oh, no, those people want to pull out. Either stopped in the middle of the fucking road. What the hell? Oh, no. Yet. That's the problem with having to start in second. You really need a long pull at it. whole bunch of Native Americans just for existing? How do I thank a bunch of folks from, well, Spanish-speaking nations or areas or territories that are being real good to me right now? Obviously, not all of them are taking part in that, but like I said, I'm thankful for their culture. I wish our culture was a little more like it. I wish our culture wasn't one of those every man out for himself kind of cultures, especially well, when it comes to capitalism, you really have to work together. The more people work together, the more overhead you can cover. Alright. I was able to start it in first for once. And of course, we're driving down Oak. We're passing 10th. We're about to pass 9th here. 9th Street is the street we turned down to get onto Oak earlier. But we're actually going to go straight. This is the route I usually take. Evoke Winery, Oak Sheet Hotel, is that what it says? Here it says we're reducing it to 20 miles an hour. We're going past the library on the right-hand side. There's a brown Corvette off to the left-hand side, and it looks to be about an 81 or so. Oh yeah, not in gear. Based on the amount of light, I would say that the gas station is probably closed, but we're gonna try to go to the Astro anyway because those people are pretty cool. They treat me like a person instead of an animal. They have stuck up for me on multiple occasions when the cops decided they were going to try to peg me for something somebody else did without them being there as a witness right there and present. I would have been railroaded in court for something that I didn't do, and they wouldn't have bothered talking to witnesses. They'd have just had me sit there until I gave up. Alright, it looks like the Astro is still open. Nice. Alright. Hey Deanna, I got like $3.50 for gas. Oh my god, that's Garfield! I love Garfield. Odie. And you don't have one of Odie getting launched off the table?
No.
Alright, $3.
Alright.
And let's see, 10, 20, 30, 40, and 50. Thank you, ma'am.
350?
Yes, ma'am. I feel rich, half a gallon. Hopefully I left enough room for the lady next to me to get out. there enough room for you to get out? Is there enough room for you to get out? Cool. Another $3.50 tomorrow. You'll see me again. All right. Oh, I better throw away that can of nastiness, huh? Oh, go ahead.
You got it?
Yes, sir. Figured I'd try being a gentleman, but if I'd opened the door at that moment, I'd have smacked right into him. He was faster on the take than me. Deanna hooked me up with a couple of cigarettes, which is really cool of her. And we're on too much of an incline to start in second, so alright, good. Thank goodness it actually worked. Looks like we're almost to a quarter of a tank now. Nice. It's little things, right? We got enough to get to the parking ride. Oh shit. Alright, we're having transmission issues again. Still early enough, we can run around and pick up all the trash. park next to this here 2.40 DL Volvo. And of course, voila, we are parked. Alright, let's get out, grab our garbage bag, and we'll, of course, get to picking up some trash. Oh, that's not much at all. Yes, battery's 15%, so it'll die here pretty shortly. We'll try to keep the car on for a couple of minutes, and I'm gonna have a cigarette while I pick up garbage. Thank you again to Deanna. Thank goodness she smokes the same cigarettes I do. Alright. And then, of course, we gotta try to reverse this. Well, it's right over I'll flip it upside down. Now I can hit the flip it around button. Well, I better not do it that way because we know any little breeze is going to yank it open. Like I said, you guys know my rules. If we find a beer can, we do not pick it up. The reason for this is because we don't want to get a ticket for open container. Now over there where those people's vehicle is, that's where a lot of the garbage is. But while they're over there, we're gonna allow them their space and we'll go pick up the other garbage in the lot. Let's see, like I said, over there, that's where, let me show this to you. The racist old guy, that's the sign he usually flies. He actually left it over at Walmart. I picked it up because I didn't want it to look bad or reflect upon us. I won't fly the sign because I'm not a veteran. This is the bag that I picked up. Some of those things in there are, I'm assuming, people's bottles of urine. This is the one that I think it was a state worker who left the big yellow bag, but I mean, they haven't come to pick it up. Over here, it's mostly a bunch of little stuff just on this side of it, but we move up just a little bit, we get garbage. It's easy enough to pick up. See, this is somebody who got their stuff from the Chinese restaurant. And we'll pick that up. There's more. Alright, we should have brought the trash bag with us, huh? That's alright, we got a container here we found we can shove everything into. That helps conserve space in the bag. That is obviously an aluminum can, but it's a beer can. What do we do with beer cans? We leave them where the hell they are. That's Monster Cola top. Oh my god. Bottle caps. Isn't there a game where these bottle caps are worth something? It's too bad we don't live in a video game, right? Because we got quite a few of them. And then, of course, a battery. Probably should not touch that with our bare fingers, but of course, this is just part of the job, right? Obviously, I don't get paid for it. I'm going to sit down and actually enjoy my cigarette instead of letting it burn up. There's also a beer can over on the other side of those cars. Not gonna pick it up either. Also, obviously, the glass that's here, we're not gonna... God damn it, I just picked that thing up. Now it's blown away. All right. All right. Most of these are from youngins coming out here and drinking. Here's some more. Too bad we don't live in a video game. That one's just Coca-Cola. That one's been here a while. Let's see. Doesn't seem to be a whole lot here. That's a nicer vehicle than what I got, so we want to move past that. We got more garbage here. When Logan and Shayna were here, we picked up mostly just in the parking lot. We didn't actually pick up the stuff in the grass here because a few people have actually trudged through the grass. You can see it's pretty well knocked down all through here. And it's pretty well brown because it's summertime and not spring anymore. So that also makes it so a lot of this garbage is more visible. This thing has been here for a while. It actually fell off in the middle of the road right there. And the lid for it was over there. Here's some more garbage we can pick up. There's the beer can. It can stay right where it's at. That is not our responsibility. That is a potential charge. I did pick up a little bit yesterday here, but not too much. Mostly just the bigger stuff. Oh, here's another one of them bottle caps. Again, too bad we don't live in the Fallout world. Or maybe not. We don't have evil, angry mutants shooting at us. Corona Extra. Another Corona Extra. Here's one we can't even read anymore. Alright. Of course, pretty flowers. Lots of pretty flowers. A whole bunch of pretty flowers. Alright, it sounded like I heard a kid scream. Oh, here's some cigarette butts. We don't actually usually bother with all the cigarette butts, but we might as well. Found a dime. That's a good score. I'll have to see what year it is. Alright. And of course, we can go around these people's vehicle now without filming them, because that would be rude. And alright. This is where, like I said, most of the garbage is. And that's because there's a little map thing there. It's a little sightseeing thing, and sometimes when people stop in the parking lot here, they read the thing over there. A lot of times when youth come here to do their hanging out or whatever, this is where they do their hanging out at. Here's another. Let's see, this one says Pacifico. And napkin. Actually, it looks like somebody cleaned up over here where the mess was yesterday. We'll do a quick walk around. I'm glad there wasn't much here because it hurts my back to keep on picking it up. Yeah, it looks pretty good over here. We got a couple of pieces of, hello. We got a few pieces of garbage over here, but other than that, let's see. Oh, no, that's an alcohol container. We don't throw those away. That could be a potential charge if we do pick it up. Here's some more over here. Obviously not our garbage. And, well, it looks pretty all right. There's some more of them bottle caps. All right. If I pick up the bigger stuff every couple of days, it usually looks pretty okay. At least clean enough that we're not going to get messed with. We'll go around the outside edge here. Make sure there's nothing in these bushes or anything. This is actually, Logan and Shayna cleaned all the way from there, all the way through here. And they cleaned up everything all across the top here too. That's not a promise. They might not have been the ones who cleaned it up. It might have been somebody else. Oh, no, we're not picking that up. It's a beer bottle. This is the top to a Kool-Aid pull and twist. And, well, our trash bag is only about halfway filled up. I suppose we could go check and see where Dean was staying. Obviously, he's not there anymore. But, well, the sooner it's picked up. Oh, all right. Well, here's a happy little party, ain't it? Wow, this is pretty hefty. So we'll get it cleaned up. We'll make the neighborhood look better. We pick up the trash, and they don't see the trash. They don't get to blame it on the homeless people. Wow, I pick up garbage, and there's more garbage behind it, and more garbage behind that, huh? All right. And now I got stickers in my shoes stabbing me in the foot. I would go over to and see if there's any garbage over there, but they clean it up every night. Every single night. All right, here's more garbage. Stewart Farms time card with nothing on it. All right, what else we got? There we go. Looks like a cellophane. Yep. All right. Now back around over to where Dean was parked until they stole his stuff this morning. That's part of a strap for a heavy truck. My guess would be from logging, but I'm not sure that's a heavy enough duty strap for logging. Dean actually kept his area pretty clean. There was his trash bags were right here, and he did put his garbage in trash bags. There's a few things that, of course, this is the stuff that was under his vehicle. Nasty sock, a little bit of garbage. Is that sewing needles? No, I don't know what that is, but it looks cool. We'll take it and see what it is. Maybe we'll do the whole Google search if I can get that to work on my phone, because almost everything on my phone is non-functional at the moment. Like I said, I gotta plug it in and give it some time to download. That looks kind of sharp, so I probably shouldn't put it in my pocket, but nowhere else to put it. Alright, we got a cooking pan and a Safeway bag. Alright. There's a bunch of littler stuff here, but we're gonna call it good for tonight. Maybe pick up a couple of these bigger items, but we got it pretty decently cleaned up. Alright. Now, whether or not this is good enough for you for right now doesn't make any goddamn difference, because you aren't the ones who cleaned it. If you guys want to bitch about me doing a piss poor job, well, then come out here and clean it up your own goddamn self. I'm going to show you how much different it is between the areas that we were cleaning, and we did not clean this area. We can see there's garbage all the way up through here. I mean, it's just never ending here. Of course, over on the Grace Sue's side, you can see clean. It's completely clean. They, like I said, every day they go and clean it up. Now, I don't see them cleaning it up. The locals tell me that they do, so I'm just taking their word for it. But I mean, there's garbage all over the place. This, obviously, according to the state of Oregon, this is all hobos that are dropping off this garbage. It's all homeless people that are leaving this. We got to get rid of the homeless people. We got to lock them up. We got to put them in internment camps. We got to put them in labor camps. We got to do this and we got to do that. And of course, garbage, more garbage, a bunch of garbage and garbage with some garbage mixed in with the garbage, and of course, more garbage. We got so much garbage here, we might as well just grab a garbage bag and pick it all up, right? Maybe tomorrow. Some of these are soda cans, most of them are not. And of course, this is all the way up the mountain. This is all the way up this road. I mean, just trash upon trash upon trash upon trash. And of course, there is, of course, more trash. I hope you guys enjoy this trashy video. There's more trash. I could spend the rest of my life picking up trash just on this road alone. Alright, so we're gonna walk down the other side. We want to show you the Grace Sue side. Now, this is not the Grace Sue portion yet, and as a result, we can see a bunch of garbage, of course. A bunch of garbage, more garbage. Alright. But, of course, it's, like I said, on the Grace Sue side. Now, with the wind, the way that it comes down, anything that's on this side of the road probably end up on the other side of the fence here, and, alright, that's too dark to see the garbage, I guess. Not high enough resolution, but it'll go right underneath this fence. We can too dark. Fuck it. Let's get down to the Grace Sue's portion. All right, you see these plants? There's no garbage in there. None. I mean, you'd think that there would be, especially with as windy as it was today. But look, no garbage. It's clean. There is nothing in there. You look at the parking lot too. I mean, look at this. It's a clean parking lot. Look around here. You see this? These are people who take pride in their community. I mean, we've seen a few things that, like that right there. You might think it's trash. That's a leaf. Again, we're not seeing garbage. We're not seeing garbage. Again, we're not seeing garbage. Again, not seeing garbage. This is a beautiful bunch. But, again, there is no abundance of garbage here. And we know that it was windy today. We know that garbage was blowing in. We know that it goes around in a little circle in here sometimes. I'm not sure if I showed you guys the video of that. It was pretty cool. I'm not sure if I got video of that, actually. Yeah. I mean, it's well kept. It's clean. Does this not show appreciation for the community? Does this not show pride in their work? I like to think so. We're on the roadside here, of course, instead of the parking lot side, and we can see a little bit of garbage automatically coming over to this side. Unlike Grace Sue's side, let's take a look at this. Garbage. That's beer. We ain't touching that. Garbage. Another. Alright. Buble Bounce caffeinated sparkling water. Alright, that's not booze. We can pick that up. And, well, just one more step. More garbage. More garbage. More garbage. Alright, so my car has been running for a while. My external batteries should be charged up well enough for now. More garbage. If I don't stop picking up garbage, I will OCD like a motherfucker until there is no garbage. So, if you guys want to pray for me, you can pray for me to be able to stop picking up this trash. Alright. Well, we've done our civic duty as assholes today. I picked up some trash and you guys watched. Congratulations, everybody who watched me pick up garbage. You have now increased your pay grade. You are now foreman. You know what foremen are, right? That's the 4 men who watch the 2 men who are working. Bad joke? No, not so much. Alright, now we only have half a bag of garbage full, so we will put it back in the vehicle until it is full. When it is full, we can dump it off. Oh shit. Please tell me that's not oil. Fuck. God damn it. God, blow my engine. Jesus fucking Christ. God Christ. God damn it. I guess we ought to get something white to dip in it and see if it's got some red to it. If it's red, that means transmission. If it's not, that means it is my engine, in which case fucked. Well, we got some Q-tips. That'll give us a pretty adequate reading. It's white. God, there's a lot of it. Alright, let's see what color it is. It's oil. It's oil. Fuck. Alright, folks. Yeah, we'll take a look at what we got going on here. Alright, I'm gonna stop the video. I gotta take a breath.